Bearcats All Access, sponsored by Ultrafiber.
The Cincinnati Bearcats football team is in the win column for the first time this season, securing their 24th consecutive home opener victory at Nippert Stadium, defeating Bowling Green 34-20. This is Bearcats All Access. I'm your host, Marshall Kramsky. We got a great show for you this week. Bearcats offensive lineman Tyron Tayo joins the show, and we hear about his really interesting background of showing sheep and hogs, leading him all the way to being a part of Cincinnati's Big 12 offensive line of the week. Got so much more from you. The Cincinnati Athletics Department has some great feature stories, including the Bearcats women's basketball team going overseas this summer to Italy. All that, plus it starts with head coach Scott Satterfield on this week's Coach's Corner, sponsored by Ultrafiber. Bearcats All Access starts right now. Coach, congrats on the first win. What did you guys learn from the game against Bowling Green?
I thought we did some really good things. Got up on the scoreboard. You know, it's 21-0. Things are rolling. You'd like to be able to get the knockout punch, and we didn't really necessarily get that. I thought we came out in the second half, but all of a sudden we fumble, and that basically turned the game at that point in time. You know, they scored a quick touchdown 3 plays later, and now it's a back-and-forth battle there toward the end. Glad we got the win, you know, against a good solid Bowling Green team that's not intimidated about coming and playing at a place like ours.
You called it the knockout punch. How do you teach the knockout punch in season?
Yeah, I mean, you're just making the routine plays. It's hold on to the football. It's unacceptable to fumble the football. We gave them a little bit of life. We give them the ball back on the fumble, 3 plays later to score on a miscommunication in the secondary. Unacceptable. It's one of our bigger plays we've given up in the 2 games that we've played because of lack of communication. Those are things that are unacceptable and we can't have.
What did you think about the way Brendan Sorsby responded after the tough passing game he had in Nebraska and coming in and letting it fly a little bit against Bowling Green?
Great response. You know, we were all hurt after the Nebraska game. You came up so close and you didn't get it done. But the guys went back to work the following week at practice. I thought the receivers did a great job. I thought he was very focused in practice. It showed right from the start. You know, he took what the defense gave him. That's what we kind of focused on, completion percentage. You know, we're 70%. And our guys made plays for him, you know, and it was some big plays. I think we ended up with 11 explosive plays, and he was a big factor in most of those plays.
Are you guys focusing on trying to clean up the penalties? It was Nebraska, yes, it was loud, and then it happened again at home against Bowling Green. What do you do in practice to try to clean up, get rid of the penalties?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about it all the time. I mean, offensively, we had 1 false start this past game. That was the only penalty we had on offense. This defense this past game. You know, the first play of defense, we get a penalty. You know, Sanks is grabbing the face mask and he didn't let go. Well, you got to let go. I mean, we all know that's a penalty. You know, we got called on a PI on 4th down. That's an aggressive play by the defense. Sometimes you're going to get that call, sometimes you're not. We've got to be aggressive, you know, and I think some penalties you would say are not as bad as others.
Sure.
But the one where you're grabbing the face mask, that's unacceptable. We can't do that. You know, and if we're having these pre-snap penalties as a false start, we can't do that. You know, Buford had the false start penalty. He came out of the game. Like it's unacceptable for us. You're not gonna play. And so if you want to play, you're gonna have to do right, and you're gonna have to play clean football.
What stands out on tape about Northwestern State?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, obviously everybody's talked about how, you know, in a couple of years they didn't win a game. They came out of the gates this year and won their first game. That's certainly an improvement. They have a lot of young players, and they're playing a lot of young guys. They play hard. They get after it. Overmatched against Minnesota in that game, and just kind of snowballed on them early in the game. You know, we know that they're coming here and they're going to give their best shot this game. But I think more than anything for us, as we've talked about, it's our standard. We got to play to our standard, not who we're playing against. You know, we know they'll come out here and they'll give their best shot, offense, defense, special teams. But if we're playing at our standard, then that'll be a success for us. And so that's what we're going to be looking for.
Coming up on Bearcats All Access, the Cincinnati Bearcats women's basketball team had an unbelievable summer trip to Italy. We relived the big moments with the UC Bearcats coming up.
This segment is sponsored by Furniture Fair.
This summer, the Cincinnati women's basketball team took their talents overseas. The Bearcats went to Italy with unforgettable stops in Naples, Capri, and of course, Rome. Off the court, unforgettable memories, plus invaluable experience and international competition. Let's join the women's basketball team on their trip to Italy.
Italy. We here with it. Italy.
We truly just wanted to say welcome
out today. Guys, we have our first meal. 100. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's just so Italy. Like, I feel like you're just living the life here. It's so clean, so pure. Hey guys, hey vlog. Paige and Ramaya here. Now we're going to tour the Vatican.
Anything I wanna be, I got freedom on repeat. Don't change, please, 'cause I love it just like this. I love it just like this.
You know? The Bearcats did! W's in the title, Italy! Hey guys, this is our view. It's amazing. Hey, what's up? See y'all at the second beach. Thank you, donors.
Up next, it's the Four Claps podcast hosted by Kai Stokes and Jaquan Sanks. This week, they have on redshirt senior Logan Wilson. The Dallas, Texas native talks about his journey as a Bearcat, the work that's gone on into this season, and all about Cincinnati football. Check out the Four Claps podcast on the Go Bearcats YouTube channel. But for now, here's a snippet.
All right, today we back with Four Claps, man. We got a special guest. This is a good one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one. Big brother right here, Low Deezy, Team Cap, special guest. Got a good one for y'all.
Yeah, man. Like he said, we got a special guest today on episode 2 of the Four Claps podcast, man. Captain from Dallas, Texas.
Come on.
No one other than Logan Wilson.
Man,
y'all give it up for Logan.
Give it
What's
up
up
for
with
Deezy.
y'all, bro? What's up with y'all? Thanks for having me on the podcast.
For sure,
Y'all boy. That's us.
Man, who been getting to that chicken to y'all? I know, like, we been had like who on the team, like he been getting to it, like he been standing out.
Like that we've been knowing that can do that, or like that we surprised. That
Not really surprised, just like dang, they been getting
Like
to
they
y'all.
stepped up,
Yeah. Not stepped up, just who been getting to it.
I mean, I always gotta say Goldie.
That was the first one I was gonna say. That was the first.
That's why I asked you,
Goldie
like,
get
do you
to
want it? How you want it?
But you can really, like, for me, it got JT, Sam, Goldie, them backers getting moved.
Yeah,
Hooping,
all the backers been
Monte,
All the backers been hooping.
Dingo, you got them boys been hooping. Like,
Backers been hooping.
I'm gonna give y'all 3.
You can't include Goldie. Everybody know Goldie.
Okay.
Everybody know Goldie. Can't.
so we can't include Goldie?
Nah.
I'm gonna say my 3 after y'all.
Jaquan Sanks.
Yeah.
Here's why. He be filling that gap, but one thing about it, Quan gonna come down, man.
I swear he do.
I'll give you your props, bro. You been popping.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say Jaquan Sanks.
You said it, brother.
I'm gonna say Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I gotta say Bill.
Bill,
Bill been popping
that's a good
in.
one.
I'm excited to see how he continue to play, but CJ.
Who?
CJ.
We got like 5 CJs, bro.
D-line.
You know I'm okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good 3.
Yeah, that's my 3.
3. So we gonna go down the line. For me, I was gonna say you, because you still young, bro. You still learning, so it be fine just seeing you come down like a missile. And bam! I mess with Hunt too. Hunt, he 300-something pounds at the end. That's crazy. He sticking and moving. I mess with Hunt, and This is a tough one right here though.
It's a
'Cause,
tough one, bro.
man, I'm gonna say James, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
They ain't James, man.
shout out James, bro. Just for James, bro. I'm proud of James, bro. He gonna keep going up, bro. So just seeing him going out there and competing.
I mean, y'all said a lot of the names, so I don't want to be like say the same thing. And one that everybody been hooping our defense. I feel like we've been playing together hooping.
Right.
One like he still been hooping Sam. Sam coming smacking. He hitting like Sam gonna come and hit. You know,
that's fat, man.
they don't want to hit Sam. They don't want to see Sam. You know how Bill. I ain't gonna lie, really like all them linebackers.
Everybody.
Mook, Sam, JT, go there. You know them boys been hooping. So shout out to Coach Brass too.
Facts.
OJ beat them boys. He doing it. Coach Hicks too. Y'all corners been like.
Yeah, corner's been strapped.
Yeah, y'all been
Strap house.
Yeah, y'all been scrapping like.
Strap house. That's
Y'all boys been boxing though, like yeah.
That had to happen.
Facts. And let me see one more. Them safeties too though, like Trey, TV, Christian, them boys was coming in.
TV, y'all, them boys.
Them boys
like,
hit. They coming
X,
out. X.
We just said the whole defense.
No, that's what we did.
Real life, that though.
Because, I mean, we all hooping together, though. Like, we playing as a team, bro. And it's great just to see it's the first 2 games, just seeing how it's, like, just continue to, like, elevate and, like, get better, though. Because, like, we going to get better by the week go on. So, like,
only week 2. We only on week 2, bro.
and then day by day we get better. So it's just seeing all that come in full circle and go up. That's going to be fun.
That concludes episode 2 of the 4 O'Clock podcast. Man, thank you, Lil D, for coming.
Appreciate you.
Chopping it up with us, man. Great.
Enjoy my time, bro. Enjoy my time. Appreciate y'all on the 4 claps, dog.
Yeah, man. With that being said, y'all make sure y'all come tune in when it drops. Tune in for the next episode, and make sure y'all lock in and watch the game on Saturday.
Coming up on Bearcats All Access, offensive lineman Tyron Tayo shares his unique background. Coming up next.
Bearcats All Access, sponsored by Ultifiber.
On this week's Bearcats Spotlight, sponsored by Furniture Fairs, I sit down with offensive lineman Tyron Tayo. Tayo was a part of the Cincinnati's All Big 12 Offensive Line of the Week. Tayo has quite the background that started out with small town county fairs. First win of the season with UC. What was it like being at Nippert Stadium, feeling a win there?
Yeah, so I've never really had a home crowd before. I mean, at Ball State, I was appreciative of the fans for showing up, but just running out of the tunnels, seeing the fans, and really just feeling the environment was awesome. I mean, it was amazing. The fans, I think they really care about the football program here, and that's something that I don't think I've really felt in the past.
So what is your football background like? I know you went to Ball State, but even back to high school, did you ever really play in front of fans like that?
I come from a really small town, so Versailles is a really close-knit community. All they care about is football and sports. That's all they care about. My senior year, we were lucky enough to win a state championship, and so we played in the Hall of Fame Stadium. Basically, the entire town traveled to that game up in Canton, so that was probably the biggest crowd I played up until I got to college. And then, first game, played Tennessee in Neyland Stadium, and it's like you're just looking up around the stadium, and you're just like, wow, like this is what college football is meant to be.
Growing up in a small town, then going to school in a small town at Ball State, now coming to Cincinnati, this is the biggest city you've lived in. How has the transition been for you personally outside of football?
I think it's been really awesome. I think the transition really was pretty smooth. Gavin, Sorsby, Joe Royer, they helped me a lot already because I live with them in the same apartment complex. Just having those guys around to be like, hey, you want to go get some food? Or, hey, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to go to Reds game? It really helped me a lot with just building a connection with all my teammates, really.
Biggest culture shock from city living?
Traffic.
Oh, yeah?
Traffic.
No patience for it?
No patience for it. I hate it every day. Being at Ball State, no traffic whatsoever. Maybe if you want to go to Indy for a weekend, then you fall into a little bit of traffic, but it's never every day. It's every day here. So I would say that's the biggest, I want to say shock. I knew it was going to be a lot of traffic, but it's something I don't like.
Seems like from a football perspective, obviously already getting accolades, sliding in seamlessly. Why has it been such a, what looks like from the outside, such a good fit for you on this line?
I think it starts with Gavin and Coach Cardwell. They built a room to where everybody knows the expectation, and everybody that comes in, you figure it out what the expectation is on your visit, and if you don't mesh with that, then it's, okay, then I'm not gonna come here. Well, I came on a visit, and I knew this was the place that was right for me right from the get-go. Talked with Gavin on the phone before my visit. Talked to Coach Cardwell over the phone. I mean, they FaceTime me every day. I have everybody on the staff almost, their numbers in my phone. The family culture that I think this staff is bringing, we realize we're not all here forever, and so we all have a time where we have to go, and it's God's calling, and figuring that out with the guys and the entire team, I think it's really brought everybody closer.
Coming up on Bearcats All Access, the Cincinnati football team clinched their 24th consecutive win in the home opener at Nippert Stadium. We relive all the action with the Clifton Cut coming up next. It's time for this week's Clifton Cut, the cinematic recap of Cincinnati's 34-20 victory over Bowling Green. On offense, Brendan Sorsby, the quarterback, stole the show with 3 first-half touchdowns, 2 of them to senior receiver Cyrus Allen. Tight end Joe Royer, he exploded for a 73-yard catch-and-run touchdown on his way to a 100-yard receiving day. Defensively, Jake Golday stole the show, 14 tackles, helping Cincinnati secure their 24th consecutive home opener victory. It's time for the Clifton Cut.
Saturday in Cincinnati, the Bearcats storm back into Nippert Stadium for their home opener. A whiteout crowd welcomes Bowling Green to the Battle of Ohio.
If you let them believe with the chip on their shoulder, they're going to stick around. You've got to come out from the first tip, be the aggressor on the football field. Offense, defense, special teams, all 3 have to work in unison today. Leave no doubt at the home opener here for the Bearcats.
We start fast, we finish strong, and above all else, we defend the net. Right now, leave it on the field where it plays for both sides.
So the captains have gathered at the 50. Members of Jeremiah Kelly's family are out there representing him. Just a terribly tragic situation in April, and his memory obviously is going to be honored throughout this season.
Cincinnati has won the toss, has elected their option to defer the second half.
Bowling Green set to receive, and we are underway. It's a touchback. 3rd down and 6 to gain.
Pressure.
Climbing the pocket, and he's buried. Jake Golday applied the pressure. His career longest 56. This is from about 54. He pushed it. No good.
The Bearcats will start 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 36.
Play action fake. Sorsby fires deep.
Sorsby taking a shot.
Caught at the 10. Touchdown! Bearcats! Cyrus Allen hauls in a 44-yard Brendan Sorsby touchdown pass. Play action fake. Deep ball for Caldwell. Goes up with one hand and makes an amazing catch.
It's reeled in. Caldwell in his bag. Cincy looking to expand on a touchdown lead.
He claps, catches, begins rolling left, throws a pass, and it's caught for a Bearcat touchdown. Cyrus Allen with his 2nd touchdown catch of the game, and Cincinnati is up by 13.
This offense has athletes and the potential to be very explosive. Flips the wrist, and Royer is wide open.
wrestled down inside the 20. And the all Big 12 tied in with another huge game. Caldwell stop and start. Lunging, touchdown Cincy. Cincy by 3 touchdowns, and it is the coming out party for Jeff Caldwell. This Cincinnati defense has a chance to be elite this season.
He looks to throw. Here comes the rush, and he's sacked by an unblocked, heat-seeking missile named Jake Golday.
To the fullback, he gets hit immediately. Leo Kemp. He is short.
What a stop by this Bearcats defense.
Sorsby pocket caving in. Takeoff run to the house. It's a touchdown.
The home opener streak up to 24 consecutive wins. Today, they beat Bowling Green. The final score, Cincinnati 34, the Falcons 20.
Everybody lays it all out on the line, man. You got to celebrate it, all right? Get back in here tomorrow. We'll start the next week over. That's the way college football is.
That's all the time we have this week on Bearcats All Access. The University of Cincinnati football team is getting ready to host Northwestern State later today. It's the Bearcats' final game before Big 12 play begins. Thanks for joining us, and make sure to tune in to Bearcats All Access every week, Saturday mornings at 11:30 a.m. right here on WCCO.